The Life Healthcare Group is selling off its entire interest in Life Molecular Imaging to US-based radiopharmaceutical groups Lantheus for over 13.9 billion rand. The total purchase consideration includes an upfront payment of about 6.5 billion rand and an earnouts totaling up to further 7.4 billion rand contingent on future sales milestones through to 2034. Meanwhile, estimated net proceeds of 3.7 billion rand from the upfront payment is set to be returned to shareholders. Life Healthcare Group CEO Peter Wharton-Hood says Lantheus is well positioned to realize the full potential of LMI's research and development capabilities and its product pipeline. And he joins us on the line right now via Zoom. Mr. Hood, thank you so much for joining us on Point. Take us through what informed this decision first to get rid of this arm of the business.
We've been saying for some time that we weren't the natural owners of a business that was largely US sales based, and that at the right point in time and at the right value that this asset was always available for sale. If one goes back 2 years in the history of the company, effectively late in 2022, the market thought that this asset was worth pretty close to zero. And we took the view that this market would evolve. We invested in the company, we built the systems, hired the people, and positioned the company for growth and turned it into a highly saleable asset. And the right time to sell an asset is when you have an interested investor, and the market circumstances dictated to us that this was the right time to part with the asset.
Yeah. Now that you have parted with the asset, will you still be using their services in the business? Or how do you plan to make up for that?
No, absolutely. In terms of the deal that's been structured, we still retain the manufacturing and distribution rights to all the products for the African continent. And we also enjoy the substantial benefits that can come by way of earnouts over the next 10 years for the products that we have sold as part of the transaction. So, in effect, whilst it is a sale of the business, we in a long-term partnership with Lantheus, and we look forward to them taking these products to the next levels of success.
Yeah. Tell us about other growth areas that you'll be focusing on going forward from now on.
Yes, we're a Southern African-based hospital group, and in that particular context, we have a substantial hospital footprint, 63 hospitals in South Africa. But it's our complementary services business that we think will give us the growth edge. So our investment into nuclear medicine and nuclear imaging in South Africa, which is now 2 years down the path, we're excited about. The substantial investment we made in renal care with the acquisition of the business from FMC during the course of 2024 is also very exciting for us. And of course, we announced the building of a substantial new hospital in the Western Cape, which we've already got the spades in the ground. So there's some interesting growth vectors for the Southern African-based business, as well as the upside that can come from the future earnouts that we've done with the deal with Lantheus.
Yeah. Is there in any way that the sale also coincides with your long-term strategy in Southern Africa? You may have alluded to some points earlier on in the interview, but if you could just go a little bit deeper into long-term strategy.
Our long-term strategy is Southern African focused. Our opportunities that have come our way internationally have turned themselves into rich dividends and cash returns for us. So our balance sheet is substantially de-geared, which gives us the financial muscle and the flexibility to pursue the growth opportunities in South Africa, and to play a meaningful role in the rollout of the delivery of healthcare in Southern Africa. We feel we have a role to play together with government in the ultimate rollout of NHI, and we're available and open for partnership.
All right. Life Healthcare Group CEO Peter Wharton-Hood has been joining us on the selling off of its entire interest in Life Molecular Imaging to the US-based radiopharmaceuticals group Lantheus. This sale was for over nearly 14 billion rand. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Hood.